Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with VK7501 key. It happened to be that we haven't played with this vehicle live since 2021, so it is about the time to deal with it. Also, quick highlight for every and each of you fellas, we have a new campaign of the drops coming from today. Pretty much we will have drops for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And in those 5 weeks you can claim yourself quite a bit of stuff. In total you can get 51 points or 50 points if you wish to say so, and you can get yourself tier 6 tank. Well, 1 out of 3 you can get yourself the tier 8 or tier 10 3D skin if you are into that, or you can get simply premium day and whatnot, right? So remember to tune in into the streams. It doesn't need to be my stream. You can watch whatever you prefer and whatever you like. And if you want to watch me, I will make sure that you are going to claim your drops. When we have this out of the way, let's play with this vehicle. It is not an ideal tank for me. I do not appreciate that tank that much, but we will try to make it work without bigger problems, hopefully. Fingers crossed, and let's hope to get 3000 session. Let's go. Okay, fellas, the very first battle which we have is going to occur in the Siegfried Line standard battle. Okay, let's try to make it work. Now, all in all, I do not really think this is a super duper hyper turbo good vehicle, but to be fair with you, timing to play with this tank is kind of good. The main reason being is because a lot of people got this tank from the loot boxes. This is the first thing. The second thing is I haven't played with this vehicle in a couple of years, actually 3 years. So I believe it is about the time to refresh our knowledge about this tank. Overall, where the tank goes, I want to be honest, it's far away from being ideal tank, at least in my opinion. Cupola is very easy to penetrate of this tank, that's for sure. But you know what this tank does have? It has very nice alpha damage, right? So we need to give a credit for alpha damage of this tank. At least this is how I am looking into all of this. And now if someone will peek in front of us, we are going to slap them like there is no tomorrow, and we are going to enjoy our journey and enjoy our day, right? That's all there is to say in this situation and in this game. Let's try to go for a blind shot. Unfortunately, we are missing it, but that's to be expected. How about if I would get a bit involved like this? Oh, Mr. Charioteer, how are you doing? What a bad time to cross, considering that I do not really have the... Ooh, I have shell ready. Beautiful. Okay, first 500 damage in the face. Very nice. This is what we want to see, fellas. We want to see enemies making silly goose mistakes, and we just simply want to slap them in the face. That's all there is to say about this tank. Now, against the lower tiers, this tank can be powerful, you know, and against the lower tiers, it doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is going to penetrate you. But to be fair with you, I think there is plenty of the better tanks than this in the game, and it's just far away from being ideal vehicle, you know. This is how I look into this tank. Beautiful shot to the budget. I really want to eliminate this budget from the game, and he's eliminated. Nice. So at the moment, all we need to do, we need to try to find a very nice angle where we can send enemies to the garage. As an example, that sounds like a good angle, and that looks like a good angle to me. Beautiful, very nice. A 590 is enjoying his brand new tank from the loot boxes, and obviously I am being sarcastic because I really doubt he's enjoying this. How about this Verona? He is saying, I'm so glad I am able to cross like this. Yeah, I have a feeling that he is questioning his life choices, and he is thinking, why would I go through the middle of the field? But that seems like his problem, right? Good. Now, where the penetration goes with the standard shells, it is 226. So against the lower tiers or against the tier 8s, it's half of the trouble, right? At least this is how I look into all of this. Ooh, chair future, hello there. Against the lower tiers, it doesn't really matter. This penetration is more than enough. Against the higher tiers, you are going to load the gold for obvious reasons, and then your penetration is 263. Definitely not ideal, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than 220, so at least you have a choice and you have an option. Beautiful. Okay, what an interesting game this is. And by saying interesting game, I mean enemies have no team whatsoever. We need to figure out how we should make pressure towards them, and this is a bit of the pickle, fellas. I kind of need to find balls to make pressure up front. Beautiful, nice, very, very good. Very good. I really doubt I can challenge this STI. And the main reason why am I thinking that I cannot challenge this gentleman, unfortunately, I don't really think it is going to be a good decision. You know what, let's go for it. It's game over anyways. All we need to do, we need to make as much pressure as we physically and possibly can, and we are going to be okay. Also, Char Futur fired at me, right? At least this is how it looks like. Huh. T30 in the open field. Let's take our time to aim, trying to hit the track. Beautiful tracking shot. Hopefully our guys will hit him with the blind shots and we are going to get plenty of the tracking. And yeah, this is it. This is the end of this battle. Definitely far away from being ideal, but that's what we have. Although keep this in mind whenever you are playing with a super heavy tanks like Vaka, or at least I think this tank would be considered a super heavy vehicle. You want to be a top dog in the field. You want to be a top tier, right? And if you are bad shot by me. If you would be a top tier, obviously you would feel significantly more powerful and life would be significantly better as well. But other than that, 3000 damage, a bit of assisting damage, that's nice. Let's see the score. Excellent. 3.1 thousand damage, I believe we can say that. 500 assisting damage. We are first by experience. We are first by the damage. For some reason, I thought I am going to be somewhere in the top 5. But hey, I am wrong and I'm glad I am wrong. We got 127,000 profits as well, which is very, very nice. And in this game, it happened to be that we managed to slap enemies without bigger problems. I like it. I enjoy this game. Let's keep it up. Okay, this is going to be a bit harder. What do I mean by saying this? They have Curveron, they have ML1, and they can play perfectly hold down. I don't see the point myself detouring around the map. I don't really think it's worth it. I do not really want to play into the middle, although this could be possible and this could be a very, very fair choice. But I think heavy line is what I am looking for, and this is what I want. Our goal in this game is to do like 3000 damage, and I'm going to feel very, very, very good with it. Now, what is the main reason why I do not really appreciate this tank that much? First of all, the armor doesn't work that well. If you would pay attention at this cupola, it's humongous. It is huge, okay? And to hit this cupola, it's not that hard to do. Plus, on top of that, if someone will load the gold, they are going to slap us via the cheeks, and you know, all you will be able to hear is... That's it. You know, this is how the game will end for us. So this is not what I'm looking for, and I do not really want to have this type of situation, right? I want to be smart. Looking into all of this, I am going to push in front quite a bit. I want to take this corner over there, and Curveron is the first victim of ours. He's down to 2 shottable at the moment, so we are feeling extremely well, and plus on top of that, he doesn't really pay that much attention. Beautiful, luckily for us, this gentleman doesn't penetrate us, that's good, and he's eliminated. Now, what do we want to do at this point? At this point, we want to get even more involved, right? Because I believe it's fair to say that enemy team is melting here, like there is no tomorrow. Oh my bananas, this clueless guy. I mean, not much what he could have done here. And now there is another guy who is waiting around the corner, and he is saying, don't mind me if I do. And I'm saying, oh, it's okay. Don't worry, we are going to send you to the garage without charging you extra for this. Now, this is a complicated game. And complicated game not because we are struggling to play this battle. We do not struggle for Kaku. You know, we are just pushing in front as much as we physically and possibly can. What is the struggle in this situation, at least in my humble opinion, is that good? Is that unfortunately it is hard to craft some use for ourselves, you know? That is the biggest struggle of all of this. And the thing is, there is nothing for me to do apart sitting somewhere around this area and just simply taking one for the team from Nomad, you know? This is how it feels like to me, and this is what we can do in this game. Well, whatever. Blind shot to that direction, we are fine. And you know what? I need to figure out how to make a bit of pressure. And this is going to be very, very, very difficult to do. Why so? You see, our team is making pressure like this. This Vaka is a dead meat. This Progetto, if he's sitting in the middle, he's a dead meat already. And we need to figure out how to make pressure. You know, all we want to tickle, tickle enemy heavy tanks and whatnot. And you know what? Or I'm supposed to say enemy tank destroyers. And that is okay. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Please, I assume. Yep. Excellent. Very, very nice. We spotted Mr. Prototype here. That's good. Oh, he's completely stuck. What a poor soul. Well, that sounds like him problem. And now we can slap Mr. Vaka, who is sitting over there. Oi, 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 oi. Beautiful shot to the ass. Too bad that was a humongous low roll, but that's okay. Not much what we can change about this. And Nomad is farming us. Yeah, Nomad has an extremely good gun handling. He has an accuracy to do that. He has camo to do that. You know, I am just simply too far away. And he is playing very, very well. You know, all he needs to do, he needs to make sure that I'm going to get punished for my stupidity for making a bit of pressure here. But I do not really have any alternative option, you know. I just simply need to go in if I want to get enough, or I want to tickle my 3000, you know, because this is what I'm aiming for in this session overall. Okay, good. Progetto is sitting here. The Nomad should be nearby as well. At least that's what I want to believe. Unfortunately, I'm spotted, which is quite a weird stuff. Oh, this is where you are sitting at. Beautiful. Now Nomad is saying, kill, 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 kill. He's crying in the corner for obvious reasons, and in the end of the day, that was okay game. As you can see, where the armor goes to be successful against the tanks who has like 270 millimeters of penetration, that is very, very, very hard thing to do. But that's to be expected. And overall, games are not the most equal, at least at the moment, right? Unfortunately, the score is 15-5, but hey, I'm not complaining. I am taking the victory, I am taking those credits, and I am feeling quite satisfied with all this score. You know what is kind of sad? Unfortunately, I haven't showed you that yet, what is happening whenever we are playing against the tier 10s and we simply cannot do absolutely anything. But you know, it's too late to cry. Maybe the last game is going to be against the tier 10s, and then you will see how absolutely this super heavy tank is. Anyways, 2,800 damage, 800 assisting damage. So far so good. We are second by experience, we are third by the damage, and we made 78,000 profits as well. That's good. Let's go for one more, shall we? Say no more, Mr. Skill. You need a tier 10 matchmaking, don't worry. How much you are paying? You're buying 50 loot boxes? It's okay. Tier 10 matchmaking, here you go, enjoy yourself. Good. Now, in this game, this is going to be significantly harder for us to play the battle. I know the strategy which works most of the time, and it is pretty nice. And that strategy is to take this position so you can get some support from your sniper schnitzels, which is absolutely glorious, and at the same time you can do damage while spotting for your team. We'll see, are we going to take that position or not, and the main question is how many tank destroyers we will have here in the back. Yeah, the first couple of games felt like a walk in the park. Now the real stuff starts. If I will have, let's say, 3,000 combined, I'm going to be happy. If I'm going to have the 3,000 damage, I'm going to be flabbergasted. If I'm going to have 5,000, it is going to be a straight up egg tuna, fellas. This is how I feel. This is going to be straight up egg tuna. Oh my. Okay, 277 is not playing in the city. 140 isn't playing in the city. Okay. We have meal and Centurion sniper schnitzels. Where the sniper schnitzels goes, I mean, I would love to see a bit bigger and better tanks, but that is okay. At least we have some support. That's the most important thing, right? And to be fair with you, it doesn't look like enemies have that many forces playing in the city themselves. I mean, there is a heavy tank spotted here, right? Huh. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's take our time to take our position and let's start slapping enemies left, right, and center. I'm spotting, and this is not T10 who is spotting me, so that being said, they have some sniper schnitzels here. Oi, oi. Plenty of the sniper schnitzels. Oi, 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 oi. How many sniper schnitzels do they have? I'm trying to get safe here, and Leopard definitely slapped me like there is no tomorrow. Yeah, this is the situation whenever we are dealing against the higher tiers. And if higher tiers can find the gold ammunition as well, this is... Ooh. I am pretending that I do not look into this guy, but you know what? I am thinking about destroying this wall. So our sniper schnitzels, they are going to see better, because not everyone understands that you can shoot via the wall, right? Overall. So that is alright, and I'm feeling relatively okay. The question is, which mother trucker spotted me EBR? EBR is sitting somewhere over there, I'm telling you. I have a feeling that EBR is the one who is slapping me like there is no tomorrow. Okay, fair enough, big boy. No, my turret ring was damaged. That's why I missed the shot. Okay, fair enough. Once again, what we are playing for in this type of situation, we are playing mainly for assisting damage. I know spotting with a heavy tank. What do you mean skill? Spotting with a heavy tank. Full. But this strategy works very, very, very well. My mission is to be a big pain in the butt for the enemy forces. T10 is already screaming and running away. Meanwhile, this gentleman is going straight to the garage, which is very, very good. And they have the EBR. Now the question is, where is that EBR? By the way, we won the city, which is not a big surprise, to be completely honest with you. It truly isn't. I told you that from the early game that we spotted some heavy tanks playing on the field. So that looks like enemy problem, you know? That looks like enemy problem. Okay, let's try to go for a blind shot like this. I do not really think I have that much things to do. I mean, I'm trying to say for our team, EBR on the field. I am just highlighting that EBR is sitting somewhere around this area, and if this EBR would get spotted, obviously we would be able to slap the living crap out of him. As you can see, maybe, just maybe he's sitting somewhere over there. Who knows? I am waiting until Centurion will find him. There is a big chance our Centurion will find the EBR. And by the way, we are losing this game. There is no need for us to be brave by any shape or any form. Okay, EBR is sitting right there. Beautiful. Although, what's from that? I do not really think I can punish this gentleman. Unless he's going to go directly for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, EBR. You are awesome. You see, the difficulty of this game, it is like a day and night how to play this battle. It truly is. It is significantly more dangerous. It is significantly more difficult. To be completely honest with you, I should spam the gold without any questions asked, to be fair with you. I just should use this extra shell velocity in order to hit the enemies a bit easier. And now we are going to sit right there, okay? We are going to wait until enemy team will get spotted, and believe me, they will. It is definitely a matter of the time, and whenever they will get spotted, we will try to fix the score a bit. So far, it is doable, and so far I am feeling relatively bad. After that shot, I am feeling relatively bad. Yeah, what can you do? That's RNG, right? 263 millimeters of penetration should be more than enough for us to slap literally everyone to death, especially you. How are you doing? Listen, it's not a sniper, okay? This vehicle, it is not a sniper tank. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that, you know, in this situation, we need to have a bit of the safer defense parameter. Otherwise, the situation may be very, very, very bad for us. But that's okay. We got this T-44-100. I'm going to turn towards this gentleman, and hopefully we can slap him. Come on, big boy, make a mistake. I see this Jet Panther, but I see he's running, so he's kind of irrelevant to us. This T-44-100 is shitting lucky carrots. I'm telling you, fellas. This mother trucker is shitting lucky carrots. Well, good for him. Good for him. Okay, what do we know? We know that enemies will have a safe defense parameter here. Undoubtedly, right? We know that they are going to snipe from here, and they are going to be able to, yeah, shred me through like hot knife through the butter. That was kind of stupid thing. I should not make pressure like this. So yeah, that's good. Actually, this is a good showcase of the tank. First couple of games, I am super duper hyper turbo happy. How did we play for a very first 2 games, because we were against the tier 8, so it was significantly easier. The last game is definitely more difficult and more complicated, right? So yeah, excellent. High skill, please don't show this embarrassment to the world. I need to do what I need to do. Wargaming paid for me to say that this tank is awesome. Shh. Okay, beautiful. Let's see our average performance until now, and after that we are going to see the average performance after this battle, because this game kind of mixed the cards, and this game kind of messed everything up. But that is understandable. It is very, very hard to have a great game against the tier 10s, and I'm okay. So before that, or before this game, I was supposed to say we played for 3,500 combined. Beautiful score, 2.9 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage. Let's see if our team will win or they will lose, and what kind of score we have after this. Let's check it out. And we are back. Let's see. Did our team manage to win this? No, unfortunate. Enemy team had a safe defense parameter. That is fair enough. Overall, 600 damage, which is horrible. 2.3 thousand assisting damage, which should be expected. And all in all, Leo Pata did a bloody great job while sniping from the back. I mean, he carry the game. That's all we have to say about this. So we finish at 4th by experience, 3rd from the back where the damage goes, that's to be expected, and 50,000 profits, although most of the profits are coming from the mission. And overall performance changed significantly. We played for, I mean, 2.1 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage. It's still 3.4 thousand combined. So that's not that horrible where the session can go with this tank, right? Unfortunately, that last game we didn't did any damage whatsoever. Anyways, this is VK in action. Far away from being ideal tank overall, quite a good side scrapper, but you cannot side scrap against people who are shooting gold or against the higher tiers. You will simply be shredded. If it happened to be that you got this tank from the loot boxes, I'm so sorry, I apologize. Hashtag never lucky. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you tomorrow. Skill is out for today. Peace.